Let's go on a preschool classroom tour. Here's our classroom tree that changes with the seasons. We made these beautiful snowflakes. I don't have anything in the light table yet. Ideas are welcome. We made the Play-Doh center to go with Valentine's. We added hearts and gems. And of course, we always add standards to our centers, so we have these Make a 5 Play-Doh mats. Over at the Writing Center, I have my word cards on the board as well as on the table because it makes it easier for students to draw. On this tray, students can cut or tear the pieces to make this Valentine, I Love You to pieces. We are learning about community helpers this month, so here students can create their own mail truck. At the easel, there's a large heart, and I'm going to bring in celery. Students will stamp it into paint, and it makes a little heart shape. At the Magnet Center, we have our adding machine. 1 + 1 = 2. Over at our dramatic play, we are mixing Valentines and community helpers. Students can color a Valentine, put it in an envelope, and add a stamp, and the mail carrier will send it off to the friend in the room. I typically have students' names and pictures at the Writing Center, but I moved these over to the post office so that students can know how to spell their friends' names. We also went to the local post office and they donated boxes for us to use in the center. Over in our bin center, since we're learning about community as a place that we live, I got out these city puzzles. And then we're still working on numbers and celebrating Valentine's, so we're using this counting tray to count how many heart erasers that I have. Students have been counting how many of each color, they've been making patterns. This tray is from Lakeshore Learning. Also over in the bin center for Valentine's, we have these symmetry hearts. Students can fold the paper in half, cut it out, and then it creates a heart, and then they can color it and take it home or give it to a friend. I love to always keep a cutting activity in my bin center so students have access to cutting at all times. This week we're learning our last number, number 10, so students can do the high five number review and these number 10 activities. This week we will be learning the letter R, and so our first question of the day, do you have the letter R in your name? In the month of February, we have a lot going on. We actually have lots of community helpers coming to visit us. We also go to the hardware store and the fire station. Over in the library center, we have community helper books and Valentine's books. At the science center, we have our mirror blocks with mini community helpers. These are our Valentine's sensory bottles. These are made with Voss water bottles, and most of them are made with a mixture of corn syrup and water. Students can also be a scientist and explore with a microscope. In our messy table, we have lots of colorful beads. We have our addition sticks and our number locks. Because remember, our standards aren't just for large group, our standards are throughout our entire classroom. For Valentine's, we have moms come in to make Valentine's boxes, and our students are going to make them this bookmark. I ask each of them, what is love? And I get the best answers. These are some of the Valentines I had from last year. I actually made updated ones for this year. Those will go in our post office. And at our block center, students can create a community. We have our community helper buildings and community helper people.